Hey there folks and welcome back for another shaving video, and today we're going to use Catie's Bubbles Tonsorial Plus. This is a nice soap, under $4 an ounce, I do believe. I didn't get the price, but somewhere in that realm, $3.50 maybe, I want to say. The scent on this is nice. It's got some citrus and some floral. I typically don't like floral, and specifically what I call granny type florals, or florals that you would associate, remember old perfumes that women used to wear. I don't like those sort of scents, but this one just has sort of some light florals, and it's mixed with citrus, so it actually comes out smelling pretty nice. So Catie's Bubbles Tonsorial Plus. We're going to use the Razorock Plissoft, and we'll get to loading here today. I'm glad the week's almost out. It's been a heck of a week at work, and the weekend is going to provide some needed R&R and, you know, all the rest of it. Some days, or some weeks I should say, you just have those kind of weeks at work where you're like, boy, the weekend can't get here fast enough. This is one of those weeks. But that said, I guess if you're fortunate enough to have a decent job and insurance and all the rest, you got to be happy about that. So despite how much of a pain it can be at times, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm able to buy little Catie's Bubbles whenever I like. So I guess you can't really complain much about that. Okay, let's wet the face and get going. Stand by. All right, let's see how we do today with the Tonsorial Plus, again, which I like. This scent, I think, was originally sold by Italian Barber. There was a Tonsorial Plus that was Italian Barber branded, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that's still sold, but the scent was anyway. This one might be a little bit different. Formula-wise, I get confused because this one doesn't say luxury formula. It says French formula, so I don't remember when I bought it or which iteration or formula it was or all that good stuff, but I do know I like it, and it lathers easily, as you can see here, so there is that. Today we're going to use our Razorock Hawk razor, which I have really enjoyed, and enjoyed it more because I paid 25 bucks for it instead of 100. That's always something to be happy about when you don't have to spend out the nose, and especially not for aluminum, although I'm sure there are some reasons that folks could sell more expensive aluminum razors. I'm just glad this one isn't expensive. And a few more have popped up for sale this week. And so, hoping you folks get them if you purchase them that you enjoy. I certainly have. This is one of those razors that I definitely like to include in my rotation. It does a wonderful job. It's really light. In fact, it's so light that if you're using a stainless razor, you know, it requires some adjustment. So you know, give it some time to come around for you. If you don't care for it initially, you may find that after, you know, a couple of months, you really enjoy it. That's what I found on a lot of razors. All right, great first pass. We'll come back for pass two. The weather here has been fantastic so far, and usually about the time it gets middle of October, you know, the gray blanket has already came in. You don't see the sun, but it's been warm, like in the 80s several days this week, but I think that's about to come to a close because it's going to dip fairly dramatically during the night here coming up this week, so for this weekend. So our days of 80-degree weather in November is coming to an end, it appears, which is a shame because I could tell you the truth, I could enjoy this type of weather all year long. It's very, very nice, but I guess for a lot of people the change in the season is nice too, so nothing wrong with that. I just don't like the cold weather anymore. And you know, I've lived in it, lived where we do have a winter for majority of my life, not all of it, but the majority. And I think as you get older, you just get tired of it. Shoveling snow and all the rest, and the freezing and the scraping of your windshields when you go out and having to warm your car up. It's just what you have to do. So we'll just deal with it like we always do. Hope for a mild winter with not a whole lot of snow. We shall see how it turns out, because no one can really predict that. We'll deal with it as it comes. But I do say, or I do have to say that, you know, regardless of the weather, when you get your beautiful shave on to start the day, that helps the overall mood and get you off on the right foot, or at least it does for me. All right, stay tuned for past 3. I'll probably upload this video after work today. I don't really have time to do it this morning, and that's no big deal. I'll do it this evening, or this afternoon, I should say. And you guys can look at it then if you so desire. Talked to Don the Navy Goat last night and checked in on him. He was in good spirits, sounds good. So that was nice to chat with Don. He was cracking jokes, and we were having a fun conversation there. So it was nice to speak with you, Don, and of course the inspector, David Fernicola. It's always nice to catch up with some of these guys on the phone. And I encourage you, if you're in the community, the shaving community, and you're friends with some of these guys, whether it be on Facebook or Google Plus or whatever, get their number and pick up the phone, call them every once in a while, and check in on them, see how things are going. It's nice to develop that relationship, and you'd be surprised, of all people, Ray Pope, and there was a thread on this in Razor and Brush, the Facebook group, last night. A lot of people have seen the antics, you know, of Ray Pope, where he does the crazy videos and all the rest of it, but he's one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. He calls from time to time, we talk, and really nice guy. And nice to talk to. Ray Pope, of all people, can you believe that? Don't let that gruff exterior fool you. He's really a pretty darn nice guy. As are most people in the community are, to be honest with you. There are always a few looking for trouble and looking to create a ruckus, but by and large, good folks. Although when things blow up, it seems like the few that are there to create a ruckus, it seems like there are far more of them than there are, but there's only a few, and for the most part, it's best to ignore them. That's the way I look at it anyway. All right, that was a wonderful third pass. Let's come back and do the pose. Stay tuned. All right, so back for the pose. There's, I got my little cosmetic scoop under the magic because it's made by witches. It's good stuff. I always look forward to using it. Probably need to get some more cucumber though. It's probably my favorite. This one is peach. I do like it, but there's something about cucumber, just fresh, Nice, clean scent. I like it a lot. All right, before we get to the aftershave today, again, Catie's Bubbles Tonsorial Plus. Nice soap if you like a little bit of florals with some citrus. Really, really good. In my opinion, we had the Razorock Plissoft. You can't lose with that. For the money, it's phenomenal. Razorock Hawk, once again, phenomenal for 25 bucks. Gee whiz. No complaints about that. And now today, for the aftershave Razorock XX. I haven't used it for a long time. Just thought I'd use it. Sort of miss it. And so today we shall use a little Razorock XX. Great aftershaves for the money from Razorock, an Italian barber, in my opinion. And that smells fantastic. Love it. This will definitely help push me through the rest of the day today. I'm tired. It's just been a rough week and I'm tired, but I gotta tell you, when I put these aftershaves on and smell these soaps, it definitely helps motivate me to get going, and this has helped. That XX, just that scent, I've always liked it, but it just, I don't know, it invokes a positive feeling, you know, for me. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and remember, until next time, let's make America shave again.